It is February the 8th, 2022. It's 1730 UTC. It's NFT Tuesday. It's the 2-minute shill. What is up, everybody? Man, Dre is like right on it. I asked him to be the speaker, and boom, he's on it, accepted, and on the stage. Christine,
Morning.
not so much. Takes it some time. Yeah, morning. Good. Oh, we good. I got somebody here. So it is NFTuesday, everybody. So I'm excited about that. We always have NFTs as a common theme amongst every day, really, because whenever it's one of the hot things to talk about in any of the markets right now. But on Tuesdays, we have it specifically set aside to talk about NFTs. And last week, we started talking about having some shilling. So a lot of people want to come in here. You know, we're trying to talk about the news of the day, whatever's going on with NFTs. And somebody will come on here and they'll be like, I really agree with your point there about NFTs rising in value. It kind of reminds me of this one project that has to do with fruit snacks. And it's, 1,000 generative things of fruit snacks. I have fruit snacks in front of me because I have kids. So anyway, that's where I came to that. But they start soft shilling. And we say, all right, come on, man. Just we try to kind of shut them up because we're trying to actually talk about some kind of topic and they're trying to shill. So instead, today, we're going to do it a little different to where we do what we do last week, where we're going to actually give you a chance to come in here and shill your project, where you can come in here and you can have 2 minutes, not any longer, well, you can have it shorter if you wanted to. We did have a couple people last week that could get it said in 60 seconds or so. And a couple things will happen. One, if you really impress us enough, we'll probably ask some follow-up questions. We'll probably have some follow-up questions where we can say, okay, tell us a little bit more about this or that. But eventually, we'll get you off the stage and we'll move on to the next one. But another thing can happen as well, and this happened a few times last week. This is your chance to work on your elevator pitch. This is a chance to work on your selling skills because you may be in another space where you try to do that soft shill that I was talking about. And if you do get that platform, you want to be good at it. So you may have some constructive criticism saying like, hey, shorten up what you're doing or emphasize this point that you're saying, de-emphasize this point or don't even say this other point. That's all constructive. It's not meant to upset you or hurt your feelings or anything like that. It's only meant to be able to help you to get as good as you can in presenting like this. So anyway, before we get started, I do want to talk about a few news stories, or at least one news story that I saw. Christine, did you see, and first of all, welcome, Christine, but did you see that some CryptoPunks were actually going to be sold via auction, like in real life auction? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. What was
Let
it?
me bring it up. I just always have the thing. All right, here. It's I'm gonna mess this up. The auction house. Sotheby's, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense because they had done an auction already on Decentraland as well for Banksy. So I think that's where they're starting to, you know how they do in real life. So they're probably like collabing with the Web3 now.
Yeah, we'll get this. They're selling 104 CryptoPunks on February 23rd. So you might want to gather up your money right now if you're wanting any, because these NFTs carry an estimated value of 20 to 30 million. So Yeah, if you want
Oh my gosh.
Wait, how much?
20 to 30 million for
Oh,
for
Jesus.
104 CryptoPunks.
All right, let me break open my piggy bank.
Yeah, I've got it. A lot of got it in cold storage. I'm gonna have to do a lot of transferring over, and I never like to do that. But here's I guess what I wanted to ask you guys about is this is a little bit different because they've decided to use an in real life auction rather than just putting it on OpenSea or doing some other way of doing it. So, do you guys think? And I know the answer is yes. Do you guys think this is a better way to do it for this level?
Honestly, actually, I won't say yes or no. I just think it's that there's some people who want CryptoPunks, but they're like, like the really rich people. I would say I don't want to be, how it is. Let's just say the old art collectors, right? They see value in art, and the old school guys, like my old mentor, he collects. I mean, he has a warehouse full of like $10 to $20 million of art that he just has sitting. So it might be going after those crowd of art people to, bring them into the crypto world, and they're just being the mitigator to help them get a CryptoPunk because they see the value of it. They're like, hey, you know what? Maybe I can
So,
get one.
do you
Yeah.
think somebody might, in a real life auction, they have their little numbers that they can hold up? Do you think somebody might win an auction like this, but not even have a crypto wallet, not even have a wallet?
Oh, 100%. It's for the rich people who don't probably trust crypto, and that they're like, you know what? I'll go and pay this middleman to, here's my $250,000, $500,000 for that they spend on art probably every weekend just for the fun of it, and they can go and bid on it and have that excitement, and then whoever the middleman is gonna transfer that to ETH, buy it, purchase it, and then they're the owners.
Man, I want to be a middleman. I mean, I'll take, what is it, 20 to 30 million? I will take a mere 2% for being that.
Yeah, seriously.
It does say Sotheby's has previously sold one CryptoPunk for 11.8 million in June of 2021.
Wow.
What, man? I guess I'd like to see that CryptoPunk. I mean, I don't know if it must have been. I don't know what made it 11.8 million for that one, but yeah, this is 104 of them for 20 to 30.
I feel like, these auctions, and I went with my a mentor at the time. He explained to me the how do you say, the money movement evolved in this world. I guess you could put it like that, right? The movement of money to different people and accounts. So that could be a possibility of what's going on also.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Anytime you have large amounts of money moving from person to person or even across borders and things like that, it gets really easy to do. And with that, yeah, comes all sorts of things. So, well, I may intersperse in a little news article here and then throughout the show, but today it is NFTuesday, where we will do the 2-minute shill. So here's how this is going to work. I see some of you have requested already. Christine can bring you up, and if you will raise your hand, if you don't know what raising your hand looks like, let's see if I can do that here. It looks like, yeah, you can see what Dre is doing. You can see what I am doing. We ever going to play paper, rock, scissors in here? I've seen that done before. Yeah. And you do this one for rock. Yeah. We need to do that for our next whitelist giveaway, Christine.
Oh.
Some paper, rock, scissors. But yeah, if you will request up, don't speak until you are called upon, and raise your hand to let us know that you are ready to speak. That'll help me know that, because we'll have a few up here. Afterwards, we may send you back down to the audience, but you will have 2 minutes. How will you know that it's 2 minutes? Well, I'm going to play this nice little stopwatch. Okay. And then whenever you're through, I'm going to play this just to let you know that, your time is up. So once you hear that, cease talking, move on, or get get the mute button. So we may have some follow-up questions for you if you're really good, or we may have some just comments on your presentation. So be ready for that. So I see we have a few people that have requested. I can bring a few of them up.
I got one.
You got one?
Also, if you can share out the room, it's the bottom right corner, the blue button. It just puts that on your timeline and lets people know you guys are in here, and then so we could hear these shills as well.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That helps for everybody. Especially if you've got your own community, you can say, "Hey, I'm about to shill here in this room." That'll bring more people in, because the more people that are in here, the more people that'll hear about all these cool projects, and the better that your shill could do. This is recorded, by the way, but at the same time, hey, it's better to hear it live anyway, I think. So,
And I brought somebody special in here for you guys to talk about his projects. I hope not even for our project, but one of my really good friends. I would say my best friend in the NFT space. But
Aw.
yeah, I brought him in here so he could chill to you guys.
Which one?
Cool.
I won't tell. Yeah, I'm letting him. He's getting his nerves together.
Okay.
I won't put him
So
on
we
the
won't
spot.
even know.
So we won't
No,
even.
you'll know. You'll know. I'm sure you could guess right now.
Okay. So I brought two people up. I have meta fans still connecting, right? He's not like, I don't
I've
know
got
if
him
something.
connected.
Oh,
Oh
really?
no, he just got kicked down.
Yeah.
Metafans just got kicked down. So yeah, I do see that we have the Limerist. The Limerist. Are you up here? Are you ready to go? I see you don't have your hand raised yet.
Yeah, sure. I'm ready.
All right, well, get ready then. I want to hear from the Limerist. You are on the 2-minute shill. Go.
All right. So yeah, I'm the limericist. I just write limerick poems, which for those who don't know are like 5-line poems with a certain rhyming pattern. The first 2 lines rhyme, the middle 2 lines rhyme, and then the last line rhymes with the first 2. But yeah, I try to write my poems about like things in the news and different figures in pop culture, like celebrities. A lot of them aren't flattering, but I also try to write some nice ones too. So yeah, I don't really have much to say. I'm just trying to put my art out there a little more and be more active in these spaces. So I appreciate you guys. And if you have a dark
So
sense of humor, please check out my poetry.
yeah, I've got a couple of follow-up questions. All the limericks I know are, there once was a man from Nantucket. That type of rhythm.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so do you make, I mean, how many have you made, and do you make some you add to your collection daily?
Yeah. So I've probably done, I think I've done like 80 something or written about 80. And then I've been trying to write more of them, like maybe 1 to 3 of them a week. I recently just wrote 2 about Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville because I was inspired by the new Jackass movie. But yeah, so I'm always just looking for different people to write about and just trying to bring some humor to the space and really appreciate anyone who checks them out.
For sure. How long ago have you minted?
So I started actually just writing them and putting them on my Instagram back in 2020. And then I found out about NFTs through Top Shots early last year. And I just kind of thought like, well, what if I took my poetry and minted them into NFTs and tried to sell them? But I've been learning more. I've been more active in these spaces just in the past couple of weeks, but been learning more about, collectors' mindsets and, just the technology. So I've actually just done like the lazy minting on OpenSea, just trying to put it out there, but kind of gonna look into more of like the manifold custom contracts and maybe trying to get like a more legit website up for them. I'm not sure yet, but like I said, I'm just trying to bring some humor to the space and hopefully you guys laugh at them if you read them.
Well, we will take a look at them. That's great. So you have had your 2 minutes. That was very interesting. I don't know that I've ever heard of a project quite like that, where it's unique poetry. And so, yeah, right on. That's pretty dope that you can share poetry like that through an NFT. I haven't heard of that yet, but I'm sure many people may start to do that. All right, I have a few other people here on stage. Actually, no, I just have one other people on stage, and that is the Metafans. So, Metafans, I want to hear from you. You had just connected earlier, but you are on the 2-minute shill. Go.
Guys, thank you first off for holding this space. Yeah, so we are Metafans. We are a sports and live entertainment related collection. We offer some very, very in real life utility. We are still minting on the Ethereum blockchain at 0.0 ETH, but our holders are receiving benefits the second that they mint. We are, for example, we're offering a big Super Bowl party inside of the field this coming Sunday for our holders +1. There's going to be open bar, unlimited food. We hired a headliner DJ that's going to come out for the after party. We've sent a bunch of our holders to the NFL playoffs 2 weekends ago. And yeah, we're here, and we held a space last night talking about mental health. So it was really great to be able to hold a space like that and have some of our members and outside of our community come up and explain their story. And so that's what we embody a lot. We have a lot of athletes that support our collection, and we donate generously each and every week to each one of their foundations. So we are very much centered around creating a core family within our community.
Man, that's great. I'm a huge sports fan. Love football, basketball, baseball. And it sounds like you're still minting. Give me that mint price again.
Yes, of course. It's going to be 0.0 ETH.
0.0. That sounds cheap. Is there any there integer in there anywhere? 0.0.
0.0. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm tossed everywhere. 0.08 ETH.
There
I
we
was
go.
like, cool,
We're
it's
giving them away for free.
free. It's
We're
free.
giving them away for free. Come join now.
This is
So
like whenever
the
at the
events are in
supermarket.
real life.
Yes. So we, for example, throughout the NFL season, we have one of the most top tier box suites at the Dolphin Stadium, and we were able to send about 8 to 10 of our members to that box suite, and it's called the Nines. There's only 9 suites in that stadium, and so we were able to do that. We have Lollapalooza coming up, which we're going to give away tickets for that when it's around the corner. We're looking to give away tickets for the F1 Formula Grand Prix racing down here in Miami. We give weekly tickets to Panthers games. When the baseball season comes into play, we have box suites at the Wrigley Field, so we're going to be giving tickets away for that. And we also host a weekly game. So if anybody is really into sports and does like squares, grids, weekly pick'ems, do that on a weekly basis in our Discord. Everyone is open to play. Member, non-member. It's our only catch is that if you are not a holder, you get a flat rate of $25. If you are a holder, you are open to more cash prizes.
Your
We actually
project
have a
sounds so
Super Bowl
cool.
set up.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I put
yeah,
it up on
indeed.
top.
Check it out.
Yeah, I put it up on
Of
top
course.
so people
Yeah,
can check it
that's
out.
Metafan, not to
So
interrupt you, but there's so many people suffering right now from mental illness. Some because of their diet, but also some other people because of life situations, abuse,
of course.
neglect, loneliness. And so it's awesome that you guys embrace that. If you can DM me at ShellyB808, I'd love to chat with you and talk about partnership.
Yeah, of course. I'm running into some meetings after this, but if you could just send me a quick DM on Twitter and we can get that connection going, I would love to talk to you some more. But yeah, that was our first space on mental health. We plan to do more about it. We were very fortunate to get 2 former NFL players to really talk about, their story, being in the NFL and having to hold a lot of that emotion in, and having to be that strong body, and not being able to talk to anyone, and that, gave an open door to other people to express their stories. And so it was very beautiful, and we plan to hold more spaces touching on that subject specifically.
Great. Well, that's fantastic. Love project. I'm going to look further into it. I never can. I'm well known on here for not being able to multitask very well. So I am going to look into your project after.
Yeah. And if you are actually into golf at all, we did just announce our partnership with Party Tour. It's a first annual event tour that's going to be fusing golf and a music festival together, and that's going to be actually in the Palm Beach National Golf Club at the end of the month.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you coming in here, telling us about your project. Looks like I have one hand up, and I'm interested to see what this hand is going to be offering me. Scrupula, what's up? What NFT project are you going to speak about?
Sorry, Traderverse, not to interrupt, but I don't know how to raise my hand. I'm not trying to be, an interrupter.
You'll hit that little heart button at the bottom. It's going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 emojis to choose from, and you will see. There you go. You got it.
Yay! I just learned something. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
I just wanted to jump in here real quick and say I appreciate everybody for their hustle and grind and hard work. Like, it's so good to see the community all coming together and, individual projects, but being able to collaborate across the board. That's so cool to see and hear. But that's all I wanted to say. Jump in real quick.
Yeah, thank you, Hawk, for coming in here, saying that. Hawk is a member here of Traderverse, where we try to kind of foster some of these community. Just now we had Hodler Heroes and Metafans saying like, hey, let's DM after this, and Traderverse wants to be able to foster those type of connections. So for sure, we want to be able to do that. Well, speaking Hodler Heroes, since you had your hand, or wait, I called on Scroop, and I wanted to hear what he had to say. I want to hear if his if he has another daughter that's putting out artwork.
I actually forgot that my hand was up as a
Oh my
gift,
god!
But since it's up, the project I have, my 6-year-old son generated 17 hawks for the honoring of Mr. Hawk Holdings here.
I'm all in. All in.
I just gotta give you some love, bro. I love seeing you up here, dude.
What's up, man? Good to
How
hear.
you doing,
Appreciate
bud?
it. Good.
I hope Hawk mints all 16 of you. That's awesome. Well, since I already had her talk, Hodler Heroes, you are on here, and I'm familiar with Hodler Heroes, so I will tell about that afterwards. But first, let's give Hodler Heroes a chance to give her 2 minutes. So, Hodler Heroes, you're on the 2-minute shill. Go.
Hodler Heroes NFT. My name's Shelly B808 on Twitter. I'll be doxing myself very soon and giving my actual name and my identity. I represent Hodler Heroes NFT. I've been there from day one, and I've been part of the design team. Anyway, we have the Cahiao Charity Rudolph NFT. All profits go to charity. Ronald McDonald House, Charleston will be giving $15,000 as soon as we can figure out how to do that. We're looking at our new charity project is an adult teenage activity center, which is down the street from my house, for my students who have graduated high school and don't have services at this time. Each NFT that you hold with Hodler Heroes NFT will give you WBNB. We have play to earn. This is perfect for the bored college student, the bored high school student, the kid sitting on the couch. It's perfect for everyone, and also those who have lost their job. Due to a bipolar moment that I had, which is why MetaFan, I'm interested in your mental illness. I had a moment in which I went in my own world during a lecture in a PE class because the equipment wasn't there. Anyway, I know this is about my project, but I lost my job recently with a district because of my health and because of mental illness, and I'm doing this full time. But we have a Chinese community, Portuguese community, Spanish community, Russian community, English community. And if you have any questions about anything crypto, come to our community and ask us. We love to help out with everything. There's 7 different ways in which you can make passive income. And our main thing is blessing the world with smiles.
I love that little stinger there at the end, Shelly. So yeah, I've told y'all about Hodler Heroes before on here because this is a fighting game, and it's one of the ones that have been good enough to bring me on to have me do the ready fight that sort of kind of stuff. So yeah, it is a fighting game, and yeah, you buy the NFTs to be able to do those fights, and it is play to earn. The other day, I put in a few players to fight, and I think I came away with $8. So hey, not bad for passive income. So that was a lot of fun to be able to do. But yeah, everybody check out Hodler Heroes. Is a cool project.
Gotta do the voice for them.
Yeah, do the voice.
For which one? For which thing?
For Hodler
Hodler
Heroes.
Heroes.
Oh, where I say, welcome to Hodler Heroes. I've done that one, and then I've got ready fight. And they've still contacted me to do and this is where it's weird. They've contacted me to maybe start doing some like fighter sounds, like when you select a fighter where I'm like, let's go, or something like that. My only issue is there are some ethnic people you can choose, and I don't want to be like accused of like appropriation or something like that for saying
just
something
be
like that.
I can't do those, and then steer clear.
Correct. Now there's robots and stuff. I'll do those.
Oh yeah, do those. They don't that's okay. But Hodler Heroes,
we have somebody in sorry to interrupt, but we have all those people in all those different languages that can say ready fight in the different languages. So don't worry about any discrimination.
Okay, good.
Hodler Heroes, I was looking through your profile and trying to pick which one I could pin up, but I couldn't tell. If you want to choose a post from your timeline so you could post it to the top, that would be good, because I was looking through, but I didn't know which one you want to do.
Hey, Tradeverse and Christine, sorry to interrupt. I know time's pressing, but I promised Mahaha at the bottom that he would have a chance before his 10 o'clock next meeting. If it's possible to bring him on up. He's the one with the hexagon. Hey,
bring him up. Yeah, there he is. Here, I'll invite to add as a speaker. Yeah, Scroop, you've earned that. You've earned that you get to have somebody jump. Use the lightning pass as a.
I won't throw Scroop under the bus. That was my friend. I'm all texting Scroop. I'm like, I don't want to interrupt. I feel so bad.
That's funny. Well, let's go ahead and do that then. First of all, thank you, Hodler Heroes, for giving us an update on your project. And yeah, don't be a stranger. If you want to give us updates and future NFT Tuesdays or NFTuesdays, then please do. But until then, looks like he got unconnected now. Okay, now he's back. All right, Maha.
All right, you guys know him. He's in our.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for the lightning pass. And sorry, I got to run at 10. Yeah, I'll make this quick. I'm Mason. I'll dox myself right away. My company is the People's Forums. We actually started last February, and we are an S Corp. we were looking to fund our company and kept running into like regulation after regulation after regulation. And then I found out about NFTs in 2020 and didn't start trading, unfortunately, until last October. When I did, it was like, this was like the aha moment of like, this solves so many problems for so many people. Like, there's no longer this crazy amount of red tape to stop you from starting something. And this is where we started like, okay, we will fund through NFTs. TPF is all about financial education. I think that people feel too often, they step into the industry of like investing, they feel like an imposter and they don't know like how to start, where to go, anything from there. And you want to get their legs like kind of under them and they start moving. I think development is a really hard issue, and finding people that you trust, that you can talk to, that you feel safe to go. So we're creating a community of people that can help other people learn about financial education, but as well, we're going to start building curriculum that is play to earn and play to learn. So we want to make sure that people are engaging in education in a way that makes them want to learn. So your proficiency will actually make your rewards better. The more classes you engage in, the more you'll get out of the program. There'll be difficulties of levels of courses as well. We have an absolutely incredible artist, Brian Morris. I don't know if any of you guys have seen him. I probably should change my profile picture to that before we started, but he's been making all of our work here. So everything will be made out of like a glass concept. There's so much more we'd love to share with you guys. 2 minutes is not enough to be able to show all this. So our website is in my bio. You can also check us out on Discord. There is some social media. Our social media presence will be starting in the next week here. We're just waiting on the last bit of branding, but I think that's about it. I don't want to overload you guys with what we are, but that's what we are. Financial education. It's education for financial wellness for everyone.
And what's the project
Yeah,
name?
the People's Forums.
The People's Forums. Okay. All right.
I posted it up top as well.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. And anybody that, while you're a speaker on here, you can post something up top. Christine's trying to make sure that all those get done. So we have kind of a collection of all the links on here. This is recorded. And if you watch through Twitter Spaces or listen through Twitter Spaces in the recording, those links still show up there, I believe, whenever you're redoing them. So make sure you use that opportunity to put that link up there.
And I will share is I sent a couple people over to Mason and the People's Forum, and they always come back to me and say that like they've helped them out and showed them the path for even NFTs and where to start and how to buy their first NFT, and then how to stake looks. And they're trying to help people onboard this process into the NFT crypto stock market world every way that they can, which I really like. And especially when we do our help desk, we get those people who ask a lot of questions, and it's good to be able to say, hey, this is a project that's really helping people get started in this world.
Man, that's awesome. I love people that kind of dabble in education to be able to make sure people understand all the different questions that you can have in this space, because there are tons of them. All right. Well, you've got a meeting that you need to get to.
Yeah. I mean, just clarify here real quick with the education part. There is also a professor who will be coming on here in the long run. Penn State professor that is huge person there. I can't name him just because of some legality issues, but over the summer, he'll be leaving that position and joining us. And that will be the main factor of making sure everyone's getting like top tier education at a price that is actually free or earning them money. So that's a big point of this too. So we want to make sure that people understand it's not just the kids trying to throw some education at them.
I love the concept of learn to earn. I just think that's really cool. And it really kind of may change the way we do a lot of things if you can actually, like you said, get paid to do some kind of learning like this.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
hey, thank you guys so much. Everyone have a great day.
Yeah, appreciate you so much for coming on here, and don't be a stranger with us at
Likewise. Thank you.
Yeah, be in the chat, sir.
You guys got it. Have a good day.
All right, I'm just going to go from top down for who's got their hands up, because we've got plenty of hands up. I see Willie at More Willie. You've got your hands up. You're on the 2-minute shill. Go.
Oh man, so excited. Okay, so 2020 when pandemic started, I ended up leaving New York City and moving out near Yosemite, a place called Mariposa, and me and 2 business partners got roughly 2,000 acres, and have been working on that for the last couple of years. This past year, we decided to turn it into a nonprofit regenerative farm. So now we have this huge regenerative farm nonprofit, and I was like, wow, I've been in the crypto space for a while and NFTs and stuff, and I was like, what if we built this nonprofit fully on Web3? So we're getting ready to launch our Genesis project for the nonprofit, coming up in probably early March is kind of the estimated timeline. And so it'll be a 4,242 generative art collection that's going to give access to like the entire Happy Goat ecosystem, as well as our physical property. So you'll have access to the farm. We're kind of building out the farm in it's like a Willy Wonka sort of way, where we're actually building out a pool and some experiential places and stuff as well. So it'll feel like a community gathering place for any of our members. We're kind of using the DAO structure to help to let our members and token holders actually actually have a say in where we allocate some of our funds towards different climate projects and food-based projects. And then obviously first access to everything in the Happy Goat ecosystem. So we'll have member days up here. We'll have merch, events, experiences at the farm and elsewhere. And on top of that, the art is really, really nice. It kind of looks like a membership pass. It's animated goats that don't look like derivatives of every other project animals. So it's pretty excited about that as well to share that out. But this is really the first time I've shilled it. We've been kind of quiet because we've been spending so much time on the farm, building the farm out, that we haven't actually, the website won't be up until probably this end of this week or early next week. So this is some kind of one of the first shills for this project, at least on Twitter Spaces. So that's everything.
Amazing. I'm loving all this in real life utility too. And I posted up your project on the top as well. Sounds really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's different. We're trying to really be like the first true Web3 nonprofit and kind of keeping that Web3 ethos with what we do. And then obviously, giving our team is docs. We all have pretty good experience. My last company was with Gary Vee. So we're trying to be super transparent about everything. There's just so many, obviously, scams and rug pulls lately. So trying to be conscious of that and also keep the mint price and gas pretty low so it can be a fairly inclusive community.
Willie, I love what you're doing, especially with the whole climate change awareness as well as food supply. I will send you a DM. There's not much I can talk about on here right now, but I would love to get a hold of you and have a chat with you for, I don't know what the word is, but possible incorporation.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be great. We look at the farm as not just a place for our community, but also a place to host, other NFT communities who want to have an impact while they're, on top of their own project, right? Because we are storing a ton of carbon in the soil. So we're creating carbon credits as well as like food. So lots of fun options that we can do with the physical space.
Willie, can you DM me at ShellyB808? Because I'm interested in some of the stuff you're doing as well.
For sure. Let me try to pull up my Twitter on my computer so I can just make a note of that. What is it? Shelly?
ShellyB808. So it's C as in...
yeah, why don't you just send him a DM? And
why don't you DM me?
I'll just DM you. I can't do that right now. I'm driving, but maybe you can send Traderverse a DM and he can send you my information.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll figure it out one way or another. I think my DMs are open.
Awesome.
Sounds good. But yeah, I'm with Christine. This is just really cool whenever you kind of incorporate in real life events or in real life land, in this case, into Web3. It's really cool what you're doing. I think that's a really cool project.
Yeah, thanks. We're hoping it'll be a little bit different and start to rewrite the playbook for nonprofits a little bit with what we're doing too. So. For sure. All right. Well, that was Willie and it is called the Happy Goat. Is that correct? Yep. It's Happy Goat is the nonprofit and the project.
Okay.
And the project. Yep.
Okay. Great. Yeah. Just trying to write down everybody that we've got, and I didn't just want to call it Willie's project. So yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. I've got a few other hands. We want to make sure we get to them as well. I like this next one. Let's talk to the Zazzy Zebras, the Zazzy Zebras NFT project. You are on the 2-minute shill. Go.
Hello, I'll probably take not longer. I'd start with Traderverse. You're such a kind person. Just being here just gives me those really beautiful, kind vibes. Christine, you are so beautiful. And all of you here, hello. I'm glad to be here, and all of you are amazing. Keep smiling, keep up the hustle. So yeah, I'm Prox, a diehard gamer, investor, and crypto NFT enthusiast. I'm currently leading one-of-a-kind project Zazzy Zebras. It's a play-to-earn game with a very distinctive utility token, a unique in-game NFT breeding, player versus player as well as player versus environment games, also this rad feature of play to grow your NFT character. Our vision is obviously to give ownership to the gamers for once and for all, finally. Alternatively, offer scholarships to help people in less fortunate countries in the global south. The income they could earn inside this digital and Zazzy world, it would be far, far more significant than what their local and physical economy can offer. Feel free to DM me with any questions you guys have. We have informative podcast on our Discord about what Play to Earn is all about, how it works, what tokenomics, how does the tokenomics work around it? How is the economy of Play to Earn right now? What's the future for Play to Earn, and so on and so forth. Even you don't have to buy your NFT, just be there and learn a bit more about Play to Earn.
I just want
Awesome.
to say really quick, sorry, Traderverse, I pinned up your project up top, and this game that you have going, it looks so cool. Did you guys see it? It looks
Oh,
amazing.
wait a second. Are these? I see the 4 different pictures up there. Is that
Yeah,
just
that's all
profile
from the
pictures, or is
game.
that in game?
Yeah,
Amazing.
that's all from the game.
Amazing. That looks so fun.
It's kind of inspired from Fall Guys.
Yeah, Christine, thanks
The
for pulling.
quality looks great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like Fall Guys, and quite a lot inspired from Fall Guys, plus Play to Earn. And then there's a very fun feature of player versus environment, which we'd soon release in a game trailer. And there's a play to grow kind of phase where you just kind of play with your pet zebra and grow it into an adult zebra, give it some skills for the whole show. It's kind of a fun project. I recommend reading the white paper, which would be amazing. Yeah.
That is awesome. Play with your zebra from a baby zebra to a full adult zebra. That's yeah. I never could have thought of that. So that's really cool. Y'all have so.
Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the whole project looks pretty cool. So everybody, make sure
Oh.
you check out Zazzy Zebra's NFT. We've got them up nested up top for a link, so you can take a look there. Really cool. If you've heard me speak on here, and I'm sure all of you have, you know that I'm really bullish on play to earn games. I really think that's a great, easy utility for NFTs, and we have a few projects here that are incorporating that type of idea. Zazzy Zebras being them. So thank you so much, Zazzy Zebras, for your time.
Thanks for having me. Also, keep on being kind. You're an amazing person. I just love this vibe.
Love your positivity. Love that so much. Thank you so much. All right,
Thank you.
got the next person with their hand up. Want to make sure we get to as many people as possible. This is 8,080 NFTs funding the next wave of Web3 music artists. It's Music Machines NFTs. Music Machines, you are on the 2-minute shill. Go.
Hi, Traderverse. Thank you so much for bringing me up, and I appreciate the one-sentence intro up there. Just a little bit of myself. I'm Neil. I'm the creator of Music Machines NFT. And like you mentioned, our project is about supporting music artists in Web3 and rewarding their fans and our community. So how are we doing this? Well, in 2 ways. 1, we're funding music artists with grants totaling up to $900,000. And 2, we're rewarding members with free NFTs from those artists and the chance to earn ETH. So music artists can apply for a grant from our community, up to 3 ETH each. Our members will get to vote for their favorite artist to receive a grant so that they can continue making their music and fund their career. In addition, those music artists will release free music NFTs for our members to mint, and it'll be exclusive to our community as well. So only our members will be able to get these exclusive NFTs from the music artists. So the community, gets some free NFTs from those artists, but the other incentive we've created here is that holders can actually sponsor a music artist personally. And by sponsoring artists, it's literally as simple as gifting them a music machine to bring them into the community. And if that artist receives a grant, you as a sponsor get to share 25% of that grant award with them, meaning that any artist you sponsor that gets funded, you can earn 0.75 ETH just for doing that. So that's a pretty good return if you're thinking about sort of value for the NFT versus taking part in the community. So beyond that, what we are doing to build our community and to kind of keep everybody incentive and active is hosting contests and giveaways along the way. We are actually also currently working on one-of-one companion drops, profile pic style collections for our members. So if you've minted a music machine, you will receive one of those for free in the future. We're looking at future metaverse land purchase to create sort of a decentralized concert venue space / decentralized record shop to host and sell music artist NFTs and much more. So I don't know if I've gone close to 2 minutes yet, but that's sort of the quick pitch of the Music Machines NFT and what we're trying to do.
Yeah, the bomb sound is the one that lets you know you've hit the 2 minutes. But hey, you wrapped it up. Yeah, it sounds like you wrapped it up right there at the 2 minutes. This is really cool. So let's say I'm an aspiring hip hop artist, and I've trying to get some traction. I know it takes money for studio time and everything. I can then go to you to try to get or go to the project to try to get chosen to get a grant for, what'd you say, 2 or 3 ETH, correct?
Correct, up to 3 ETH each. And that is actually an excellent example. We do have a number of actually really talented, surprisingly undiscovered hip hop artists. And actually, with the one that Christine, thank you for posting that up at the top. we recently held a theme song contest for the artists in our community. We had 40 amazing submissions, and the person who won was a super talented hip hop artist from New York who created our theme song. So I encourage you to check that out, but also see the other amazing artists who submitted work for there as well.
Yeah, I will check that out. I'm always down with the custom theme songs. Me doing a lot of VCs and things like that. It's always cool to have a cool intro or something for a certain segment and things like that. So yeah, I'll definitely check that out. But I think this is great what you're doing, to be able to kind of give some power to people that may not normally have that ability to be able to, get their music out there. And you're creating a forum for that through Web3, which I think should be commended.
Can I give him some maybe where to find more artists?
Of course.
I know he was saying to recommend artists, but there is a platform. Oh shoot. Okay, actually, I'll DM it to you because I don't remember the name off the top of my head, and I don't want to tell you the wrong one. So I'll send it to you. But there's a platform where a lot of underrated artists are on, and it's kind of like a SoundCloud, but kind of more inclusive because SoundCloud kind of blew up a lot now. But there are some really, really good artists on there that really need to be discovered. And I've actually ran through a couple of them, meeting them just in LA, and there's some really good guys out here that they can't get off their feet, I guess you could say. So I definitely think that's an awesome project.
Thank you. I would love to get that info from you. We've done a lot of work just building up our music artist community, and just letting everybody know that anybody is welcome to, or actually any music artist is welcome to apply for the Music Machines website. We're really incentivizing our community to find and support these artists so we can fund and discover them.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. And yeah, it's great to be able to hear about this project. So one thing I love about this whole segment is we learn about a new project, and it never fails. We have some connections that are made from it, of people saying, "Oh, I'm doing something that's related," and DM me, and we can talk about how to collab a little bit. So yeah, really cool that we're able to do that. My next person that has their hand up, and hey, Christine, do you know the people that have their hands up? If I just go from top down, is that just for most recent, or is it put them in like alphabetical order or something crazy?
I think it puts them by how many followers they have, but let's just do top down anyways, because it gets mixed up when people come in.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue.
Sorry, Steve, may I interject real quick about the music one?
Yeah, please.
So I forget if it was Music Machines, but I don't know if this is the platform you're talking about, Dre, but the Rockin' Unicorns, or the Trues, is starting to develop as a big showcase platform for musicians. So
I think it was the Unicorns.
To also look into as well. What's up?
Yeah, I think it's the Unicorns.
Yeah, the Rockin' Unicorns. They're developing a lot right now, so that might help. Just wanted to add that in. Sorry, bud.
No. Good.
Yeah, definitely. And we've actually connected with that project. What they're doing for artists is with their sort of Decentraland venue. They put a lot of artists that do their sort of metaverse shows, which has been amazing. So yeah, we totally commend what their project is doing as well.
Awesome.
Well, our next project is the first that I can think of that is a return visitor from last week's NFTuesday to this one. It's 1331 Records. And before you start, I want to make sure 1331 Records, it means 13 original colonies. See this recall that I've got? But I don't remember the 31 part of it. What was the 31?
Yeah, so the reason we came with the 1331 is Virginia is one of the first 13 colonies. California is the 31st state, and we represent myself when my mother and father, I'm a refugee, by the way, guys. So we moved over to Virginia. So it was the 13th. So, and then
hey,
also
1331. You're getting rugged pretty bad. It's I don't know if you're in a little bit of spot of cell hell there while you're driving, but it is tough to hear you right now.
Oh God, can y'all hear me now?
It's a little bit better.
Here, how's this?
Go ahead and try. Let's start.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you just want to go to the next hand for right now? I'll just listen in and I'll speak.
Yeah, that's it. Let me do one more. I'll do Art Tark, see if you get into a better spot, and then I'll call on you right after that. So with that said, let's bring in, looks like NFT artist and animator and illustrator and character designer, Art Arc. What's up? You're on the 2-minute shill. Go. Okay.
I love that. That was
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Art Arc?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Wow. I don't know that it is my turn. Wow. Thanks, man. Thanks, kid. Thanks, Christiana. Thanks, everyone, for bringing me up here. Yeah, basically, my name is Gabriel Oyatokun. I'm an animator, 2D artist, and illustrator from Nigeria. So, I guess this part is just like 2 minutes away, right? I don't know if I can
Correct.
talk about my project.
15.
Can I, okay. Can I talk about my project, please?
I might have missed what he last just said.
Yeah, you can talk about your
Oh,
project. You got like a minute now.
okay, thanks, man. So basically, me and my friend, we did our drop yesterday, and we drop our stuff on OpenSea before yesterday. So I will just talk about my own basically. So, hello.
Hey, we're here. We're
You're
here.
there.
You
We're
got about,
listening.
yeah, we're here. We're
Okay,
listening in
okay,
about 40 seconds.
okay. Yeah. Sorry. So my own project is about women in Africa, talking about body shaming, about bullying and skin disorder with the LGBTQ community in Africa. Because basically in Africa, the way they see the LGBTQ community, the government, there's a 14 years, I don't know if that is bounty or something, there's a 14 years penalty for being an LGBTQ member. But I have a cousin who fought to be an LGBTQ member. So when everyone found out, they were like,
All right. It looks like we've came to the end of your time there. Now, I wasn't quite sure exactly what your project was about. It was maybe have a bad connection there, but you're free if you have a tweet that explains your project, and we can nest it up to the. Oh, it looks like Christina already has. So check
Yeah.
out what. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Check out that project up there. It says "Excited that all bodies are beautiful" collection. So that's cool. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look at the art real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then just for a suggestion, art Tark. I think for next time, like when you pitch your project, you should probably write down what you, especially because people want to hear, straight from the point. I know you're probably talking from the top of your head, like about the project, but it's good to take notes on your project and have that pitch ready. So, you don't forget anything that's important and stuff like that. But the artwork looks really cool.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
Christine's point is. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Art. But I think Christine's point is good, and that sometimes you just need a good bullet list to make sure you hit the big points. All right. Well, thank you, Art Tark, for sharing that, and we've got up at the top all of your collection, so everybody make sure you check that out. How about 1331 Records? You in a better spot? Or are you out of sell hell?
Yo, what's good, guys? Can y'all hear me a whole lot better now?
Tons better. Tons better.
Oh,
You are on the
man.
2-minute shill. Go.
Okay, perfect. So basically, I'm going to go over this really quick. So we are a Web3 oriented music group looking to offer a NFT music deal. We are holding a competition where we are offering right now we are holding a competition where we are accepting 5,000 song submissions. The best song submission wins a $20,000 backing, which includes a 1,000 NFT music collection release where the artist keeps 95% of everything made. They own 100% of their intellectual property, 100% of their masters. They get creative liberty throughout the entire process. They receive marketing, song production, music video, NFT development, and artist development throughout the entire process. Every song submission is free, but we do require a phantom wallet address. By making this a requirement, 5,000 new users will have successfully set up crypto wallets. Artists who make a submission will be one step closer to being able to create or purchase NFTs. This ultimately will increase the amount of Web3 users and help grow the ecosystem. So our mission is to disrupt the music industry by setting a new standard for music deals. We aim to bridge the gap between Web2 artists and Web3 by helping onboard, educate, mentor, empower, and show artists how through the utilization of NFTs, community, and Web3 technologies, their passion of creating music can turn into a full-time career. And to show a token of our appreciation, every single person that's in this room right now, as long as you join our Discord right now and you tell me your favorite song under the general chat, you will get a free NFT right now, live in Spaces. And same goes for the host. Just join the Discord, and you got to tell me your favorite song. I'm trying to find some cool stuff to listen to my playlist, guys. So you will get a free Solana NFT right now. So yeah, those are our three main objectives: disrupt the music industry, set a new standard for record label deals, and bridge the gap between Web2 artists and Web3. Record labels are going to come in, and we want to make sure that we supply a blueprint for them so they know how to treat artists with the respect they deserve. And I want to be that blueprint. I'm not a millionaire, but or billionaire by any means, but I'm looking to sign one artist. So yeah.
Wow. Your shill from last week to this week is way more awesome. Good job.
Yeah, go ahead, Christine. I was gonna say I just texted Christine and Dre about that. I'm like, man, I remember getting on him last time, going, dude, just simplify it, make it more cohesive, and that was way better.
It
And
was.
you added a gift for everybody. That's amazing. You're like, get in that
Oh, that
Discord.
was him. Yes, you did great. You did amazing, bro. Good job.
Right, Dre? Yeah.
Yeah, you did really good job.
I'll be honest, until you said that, I didn't realize that this was the same person that you gave that feedback to. I remember him from last week. I just don't remember that that's who you gave the feedback to. And I don't know that I would have, because it was so different and so improved from last week. So that's great. Hey, let me ask you this real quick, 1331. You're wanting to give $20,000 to one artist. Is this something that you're looking to recreate, or is it just going to be kind of a one artist thing?
No, so the idea is I don't want to have an artist with us for like a long, long time. The idea is that the artist is going to, because we're an independent record label. So we're an independent Web3 record label specialized in NFT music releases. So the idea is that once we do the 1,000 NFT collection for them, they own the collection, they own their intellectual property, they own their masters, they get creative liberty throughout the entire process. We would have supplied them with the knowledge, the mentorship, and education of how they can replicate that process on their own, so they no longer need us. And by the project, we're hoping that that we help them sell out, so then they're able to fund their next project and have 100% of everything. So we're only taking, they're keeping 95% of everything from the project. We're only taking 5%, and that 5% goes over to our devs, because I still got to pay them out, and I can't just kind of like leave them hanging. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing right now, and I want to be able to replicate this and be able to sign more and more artists, because I mean, I think I love what Music Machines is doing too. I think it's super dope, and I think it's awesome to see other projects that have the same vision of helping artists. So if you're in the room and you haven't already, definitely go give Music Machines a follow too. It's super dope to be able to uplift one another and actually show support and be collaborators within the space. So Music Machines, man, good fucking shit, dog. Like, love to hear what you're doing, and keep it up.
Man, that is awesome. I can't multitask, but after the show, I'll definitely head to your Discord. I want my free Solana NFT. So look for at Voice of DeFi to join in over there, because I think what you're doing is great. Let's see. I've got one more person. Okay, so it is 2 minutes till we're through here. So we've got time for one more, and I will call up Fight Club here in just a moment. So just kind of be ready. But yeah, so every Tuesday we do this. So here's what we say. Just because like 1331 Records came in last week, they gave us their shill, and Scrupula actually gave some feedback afterwards and said, hey, kind of work on your shill a little bit. And he gave some good constructive feedback, which it was taken very well. I want to say that. Then 1331 Records came back today, comes in, and man, just completely knocked it out of the park, completely different style even of the shill, and gave us a lot of information. And my guess is if he comes in next week, it gets even better and better. So here's what I want to say. Every Tuesday, try to get your project or another project. Maybe you're just a holder of a project and you still want to talk about a certain project. Come on in here to NFT Tuesday or NFTuesday and tell us about your project, because it's fun to learn about all these new projects too. And we make great collaborations, which, like I said, Traderverse being a soon-to-be released audio video streaming platform, and much else, much other things too. We try to foster that type of collaboration. So
yeah,
right.
that was super cool to see. And
Yeah.
what's nice is that since it's 10:29, we're about ready to close out, and Fight Club's the last one. We don't need to worry about it, because rule number 1, we don't talk about Fight Club.
Actually, guys, it's Fright Club, and rule number 1 is we always talk about
Talk
Fight
about
Club.
Nice, it is Fright.
All right, guys. So check this out. My name's DJ Munchies. I'm the project manager for Fright Club, where we are making horror history. What we're doing, guys, is we are putting together an NFT project with horror legends. The first one, our brand ambassador, is Tony Moran. He is the face of Michael Myers from the 1978 John Carter film Halloween. If you guys ever want to talk to Tony, come into our Discord. Our discord.gg/itsfrightclub. Come in there, join us. Tony's in there all the time, as well as one of our other celebrity friends, Miss Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp. She played the main character, Angela Baker. What we're doing, guys, is we are building a legacy for these characters and these actors in Web3. The NFTs are going to have metaverse utility as well as real life utility, where you can get physical merchandise, meet and greets. We're going to be doing movie nights, horror movie conventions, or these NFTs are going to access to physical things as well as metaverse utility as we're developing them. Our first drop just happened in January, starting from a very affordable price pack. Our Omni packs, you get 3 NFTs for $13. Our rare packs are $49. Our immortal packs, or what you would consider a legendary pack, are just $129. There are only 200 immortal packs ever going to be available. Of those, you're looking at 5 different NFTs, which means there's only 40 of each NFT in the world, period. Each one of those digitally signed by Tony Moran with a voiceover. So what we're doing, guys, is we're building horror history by establishing a legacy for these horror movie actors to come create their own legacy without Hollywood involved, no agents. It is them telling their stories, them preserving their legacies and writing a love letter to their fans. This NFT, guys, has some amazing artwork. It is digitally rendered by Lo-Fi Television, who has done digital rendering for videos for artists like Juice WRLD and The Weeknd. We are partnered and backed by Dapper Labs. If you guys have ever heard of NBA Top Shots, that's Dapper Labs. That's who our partnering backers are. It is based on the Flow platform. You do have to have a blocked wallet, but all you do is you go to www.frightclub.io. You go, you set up your wallet, you pick which pack you want to buy, you put your credit card information in, bada bing, bada bang, super easy. It's right there in your collection. You don't have to buy cryptos. You don't have to go to exchanges. You don't have to swap anything. You don't have to go to PancakeSwap to do any backdoor stuff. Super easy. Right there, www.frightclub.io. Come find our Discord, discord.gg/itsfrightclub. You guys find us there. I tell you what, the first 10 people that go into our Discord, verify, join our general chat, say, hey guys, we're here for NFTuesday. I'll throw you a free Fright Club commemorative first mint pack.
Whoa, man, I love this, that the giveaways are starting to become part of NFTuesday. I know Christine's happy about that because she's kind of the queen
And
giveaway.
hey, for folks here of Traderverse, you guys do me a favor. You're not part of that 10. You guys automatically get a pack.
Whoa, man, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, we need to look at that. First of all, I grew up really liking horror movies. I've bought a Fangoria or two in my life. I like those kind of crazy horror movies, especially those from yesteryear, from 80s and 90s and that sort of time. So yeah, I may just make my way over there and check that out for sure. So I appreciate you, Fright Club, for giving us that info. I love all these guys, all these projects. I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't have known about them without this sort of forum. And I like this where we just give 2 minutes. If you've been in other shill groups, you can spend an hour and you only get to talk to like 2 groups because somebody just kind of dominates it and makes it almost like an AMA for that project. But here, just little short bite-sized chunks of each project. I really like it, and it makes where we learn quite a bit about different projects. So here's a list of all of the ones that we just heard about. We have Metafans, we have the Limericist, Holdler Heroes, The People's Forums, Happy Goat, Zazzy Zebras, Music Machines NFT, 1331 Records, and Fright Club, and Scrupule is making 16 hawks for. And by the way, Scroop, I like the bit that you're doing. So now you've done it 2 weeks in a row. I need you every week to come up with the most ridiculous project that you can possibly come up with.
You know my ADD ass will.
Okay. Every time it's a good little stinger as I give the list to finally list Scrupulous ridiculous NFT project of the week. What's up, Dre?
You know we got to end it with the golden ticket.
Hey guys, real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh, go ahead, Fright Club, and then we'll finish it up.
Yeah, I was just going to give 1331 a shout out, let you know, hey man, I sent you a DM. Part of the Fright Club Discord is that we have a streaming service called Fright Club Television, and we could possibly help you with getting your artists out there and getting that platform where they have a place to display their music. So yeah, let's chat some more.
Love these collabs, man. Love them. All right, Dre, I've heard a little bit about this golden ticket. Tell me what it is. What's up with the golden ticket? And you're no different. You get a stopwatch. You're on the 2-minute shill. Go.
Ooh, I'm sweating. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. So for everybody in here, let me practice my pitch. Okay. We have the golden ticket. Me, Christine, Traderverse, and Scrupula and Crypt. So we basically put this project together so that we can back to you guys in the community. We are taking our mint, which starts 2/22/22. It is a 0.03 mint and a 5K supply. Now let me explain why. We wanted to have the lowest mint price to give away the maximum amount of, let's just say, everything, because there's no limit to what we're trying to give away. And the reason why we're doing this is there's been so many bad stories in the NFT world of rug pulls, scams, and everything like that. So us as the panel up here, we wanted to get back to you guys and basically give somebody their first great story in the NFT space. Every month there's going to be a mint. We're going to have 40 to 50 winners of up to 2 ETH. And we're not joking. Like literally 40 people will win up to 2 ETH, and then I still want to give away as many NFTs as possible, plus anything else that Scroop and Christine and Voice of DeFi will let me give away. But my whole goal with this is that I wanted to create good stories in the NFT community for people to start off in the right path, or at least make up a little bit that they lost, whatever it may be. So hope that you guys are in tune with the golden ticket. I tagged it above, and just know 2/22/22 is going to be a really big day.
Man, love it, love it, love it. And hey, you made it with 20 seconds left, man. This guy is a professional shiller, man. He can do it so fast and gave all the info. But that's really cool, where every month there will be a mint. And at the end of that, at the end of every month, they'll do it again. And so lots of prizes. One of the things that I'm excited about that you guys have talked about quite a bit is the chance for whitelists. I think that's cool because out there grinding for whitelists is sometimes time not well spent. I mean, sometimes it might pay off for you, but other times you might grind and not end up with anything. And so this chance for a whitelist just by holding a little golden ticket for that month, that's really cool to me.
Exactly. I forgot about that part. I got to write it down in my notes. See, this is why I got to practice.
See, yeah, we're making everybody better. We're making everybody better. Yeah, name me a reality show where, like in Shark Tank, when then at the end Mark Cuban gives his own pitch, but then at the same time gets some feedback then from everybody else from there. They should
exactly.
Yeah, they should do that on Shark Tank. All right, guys. Well, that is it for the Traderverse Alpha Hour today. Tomorrow we will be back with WAGMI Wednesday, where we will talk about maybe the lighter side of crypto and some of the more positive stories. So make sure you come back for then. Always join us and follow this account that I'm speaking from right now, as Traderverse is a soon-to-be released audio-video streaming platform that is going to be a social media network that is dedicated strictly to traders, NFT traders, crypto traders, stock traders. And so always the community that we really love so much will be there. So make sure you follow that so you can see as they are launching very soon, literally within, let's say about a month or so, and a little longer than a month. The launch will happen with the token that goes with it. So with that, I am Steven. I go by the Voice of DeFi. You can always follow me on Twitter at Voice of DeFi. With me is Christine Barnum. She's always up here co-hosting, and she will be back with me here tomorrow. So until then, I will see you guys later. Love all of you. Peace. Where's my music? There we go.